sweeties, welcome back to another Tuesday, another week, another video. I hope you are well. Today I wanted to talk all things Barbie. Life in plastic, it's fantastic, that Barbie. And when I think about Barbie, at least before making this video, I thought of everything that was wrong with the world in terms of how women are seen. It made me think of tiny waists, unachievable figures, long blonde hair being the only thing that's supposed to be like pretty. And one day I just looked into it. I don't know why, I just did. And it turns out that Barbie is actually way more progressive than I thought it was, at least now. Not when I was growing up, but now. And for many years now, they've had a lot of cool new additions that just celebrate diversity and variety. Vitiligo, hijabs, Paralympic champions, body diversity. It's cool, it's getting there. And so I just wanted to shout that out a little bit and just share some of my exploratory findings with you. But before I do that, a little quick message because Shaaba's got an ad. A tripod. I hear you say, how it be so small? This is Atom Tech's tripod. It comes in different color combinations. I got it here in white. It has this adorable tiny little remote. It's wireless. Jamie and I film so much, and especially when we do our Insta stuff, it's so useful to be able to have a tripod that will actually work specifically for a phone. You open up the base like this by clicking out the little legs. Boop. You can then use it as a small tripod or pull it out for like proper filming. You then clamp your little phone in here, ding, and you can film like this. Hello. Or portrait, which is awesome. And you can even tilt it. Oh my gosh, look at this face. Wow. How amazing, because you all know you need the downward angle for this sort of things. Oh yes. Really well priced, comes with a 3-year warranty, which is pretty damn cool. I personally think it looks really pretty. It's on the top 3 sellers of selfie sticks on Amazon's with so many 5-star reviews. If you fancy a selfie stick, grab one of these. I'll pop a link downstairs, you can go check it out. I also have a pretty cool life update to tell you about pretty soon, so hang around. But for now, enjoy the rest of the video. So how did Barbie start? Mattel is the company that founded it, and Ruth Handler in particular was the lady that bossed Barbie. In 1959, inspired by her kid, Barbie, get it? She decided to make one. Look like this. Fun fact, something Mattel doesn't share on their website is that Ruth actually stole the concept of Barbie from a German company. My little lawyer brain liked this story because the German company actually sued Mattel, who then bought the rights to the German company, and they basically like just killed off the German brand, which is kind of sad. It's business, I guess. And yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. The A for effort that Barbie is trying to make, the way that Barbie has evolved throughout the years. Going on their website, Ruth says, "My whole philosophy of Barbie was that through the doll, the little girl could be anything she wanted to be. Barbie always represented the fact that a woman has choices." I like that. That sounds right? But honestly, I don't think Barbie really lived up to that message when the dolls that I grew up seeing was that there is one way to be pretty and to be a woman, and it was to be a housewife that says not very feminist things. First Barbie was definitely not the one. A hospital in Finland actually measured her stats, her chest, her waist, her hips, and they found that if Barbie was a real person with those proportions, she wouldn't have a healthy enough body to menstruate. And that's super unhealthy, and you might think, oh, why is it important? It's just a little doll that kids play with. But representation is important, because if you see that and you grow up, as Ruth says, wanting to be like that, everything matters. The visuals matter. And there were definitely a few questionable choices that Mattel made around the 60s with the Barbies. There was a Barbie Babysits that came out, and she was holding a book that said how to lose weight, and on the front it said don't eat. And then in 1965, Barbie came with a scale, you know, like to weigh yourself, and it was permanently set to 110 pounds. Now Barbie here is supposed to be 5'9", which is already not very representative of the average woman. The average woman is 5'5", she's already like of model proportion, but at being 110 pounds, she's like 35 pounds underweight. And for non-Americans like me who didn't quite understand what 35 pounds looked like and needed the conversion, that's 15 kilograms or 2.3 stone. That's a lot. And Mattel did get under many an attack for their Barbies being too skinny. They gave a really crappy excuse. They said, well, the reason that Barbie's so skinny is because when we clothe Barbie, her waistbands and the clothes makes her look bigger. But to give them credit, they did listen and they did make Barbie wider. They gave her a thicker waist, smaller hips and a smaller bust, a more representative Barbie. Still not great, but better. And more recently, in 2016, Mattel released a whole range of Barbies of different sizes. They have petite Barbies, tall Barbies and curvy Barbies, and that's pretty cool. It was a good effort, we have to give them that, but also was a little bit too little too late. The damage has already kind of been done. In many studies, kids found curvy Barbie to be less attractive and too large, and that just makes my heart want to pop in all the wrong ways. Especially because the clothing equivalent for the curvy Barbie was a size 4 in US terms and a size 8 in UK. Just, it's sad that we've all been conditioned to think that, because those are the dolls that I grew up with. So yes, whilst Mattel is trying to be more progressive, and I am talking about it, one thing that I didn't want to be forgotten is the fact that they contributed so much with their previous acts to the damage that is kind of already done. These ridiculous standards that exist in the first place. So there we go. That's just something to put out there. One pretty awesome person called Galia from Hamilton College, in an article that I found, built a real scale Barbie in 2011, and it looked, well, I mean, take a look for yourself. Barbie, mate, what happened? The boobs, the waist, the legs. Barbie has no knees. That was the thing that seemed to confuse me the most. Now the head is a little bit out of proportion. That's because the only head she could find was the ones from those dolls where you like sort the hair out, so it's like a big bust, so ignore that. But the rest of it is very enlightening. Galia created this Get Real Barbie project for Eating Disorder Awareness Week. She brings it out every year and she shares some really cool stats actually that I think should be shared. You ready for this? In 2011, when this was made, 2 Barbie dolls were sold in the world every second, and the target market was girls aged 3 to 12. That's why representation is so important. That's why we need to have these conversations. If Barbie were real, she'd be 5'9" with a 39-inch bust, an 18-inch waist, 33-inch hips, and a size 3 shoe. That's what you're looking at here. That's why it looks so weird. Barbie's weight criteria would actually put her in an anorexic category, and based on her proportion, she wouldn't be able to walk as a human. She would have to walk on all fours. That is just so ridiculous that Shaaba, conditioned and grown up, thinks that this is an attractive ideal. Oof. Away from body size, Barbie's also been evolving in terms of racial diversity, which is pretty cool. In the 80s, Mattel released a Hispanic Barbie, Que pasa Barbie? But the black community did struggle to get a good Barbie doll for a number of years, and when they did, like, it wasn't great. Their first attempt was Coloured Francie, who came in a darker skin tone, sure, but she had the same white features as the white Barbie. They didn't change, like, the mold. Christy was another one who also had white features, but then Mattel, and this is where we need to give props for brands who are listening, they worked with black focus groups and early childhood specialists to make Barbies that came with different facial features, different hair textures, different skin tones, and different names. That is the progression that we like to see. Well done, Mattel. And even more were released in 2009, which the black community liked a whole lot better. So that was really cool. It was around 2015, 2016, when Mattel were losing sales, that they decided to jump on the diversity bandwagon. But the wonderful thing about jumping on the bandwagon is, despite the motives not being as pure, it leads to results. And Barbies were being made in 7 different skin tones with 22 different eye colours and 24 different hairstyles. That's diversity. That's representation. We like this. And what I liked even more is that around the same time, Barbie released a Shiro range. Hero. And these were 17 dolls based on real life extraordinary women. So the little girls playing with their Barbies now had cool, realistic role models. And I bloody love that. Where was this when I was a little girl, Barbie? I'm excited to share these Barbie dolls with my children. That's the kind of Barbie dolls that I want to be giving my kids. They have a Frida Kahlo doll, they have a Rosa Parks doll, they have Zendaya with dreadlocks. How cool is she? There's even a hijab Barbie, how cute is that? It's based off of an American Olympic fencer who actually won a medal in hijab, and Paralympic champion Barbie too, so cute. And I know, it's what you're waiting for here on this LGBT+ channel. They did it! They made Barbie gay in 2017! She's Yay! With a little partner, and they're patting their little dog, and she's wearing a t-shirt that says love wins. And Mattel did this to support the same-sex marriage campaign. And not only that, the t-shirts that she was wearing were actually real. You could buy them as adults, where the proceeds then went to donations that supported LGBT plus youth. How cute is that? And even now on their website, Barbie is still representing, and I appreciate that. Gone are the days with the Barbies that have thankfully been recalled that said things like, will we ever have enough clothes? And math class is so tough. What were they thinking? But now, Barbie has so many cool jobs. She's a registered nurse, serving us real Miss Ratched vibes over here. Barbie is a firefighter. Barbie is a games developer. Barbie is a president. Yes, Barbie. You dream, Barbie. You achieve those goals, Barbie. Ambition and verve, Barbie. You go. Barbie is learning. And that there ends my exploration. There we have it. My conclusion, Barbie did a lot of damage. I don't think Barbie can properly recover from that damage, but at least they're doing what they can now. And I appreciate Barbie's efforts for trying to be more diverse and representative. I would love to see a BLM Barbie. I would love to see a quarantine Barbie with messed up hair, wearing joggers, no bra. I can't wait for the day where there's a little Barbie that my kid can like pull the little cord on and Barbie says, bikini bodies are a lie. That would be really cool. But I'm loving their recent diversity. Let's hope it continues. And let's hope that maybe they find a way to create a Barbie that leaves room for more than one kidney and a chunk of intestine. And on that lovely little gruesome note, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed exploring Barbie with me. Let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear from you. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will catch you next week with another video on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure this one might be a vlog. This one might be an announcement. I will let you know. For now, be kind and have a great day.